I was looking, what's up, guys? I was looking at that Pepsi ad, man, and I was thinking, wow, Caitlyn Jenner sure is racist. And she was wearing that blonde wig. She's culturally appropriating white culture by wearing a blonde wig. Wow, that's racist. I don't know what's wrong with her, but I figured it out. I think all we got to do, if we want to solve world hunger and white racism and black on black crime, and all we got to do is get people Pepsis. Because everybody knows, white people have the highest IQ. And the reason for that is they drink Pepsi. See, every time you drink Pepsi, your IQ goes up. See, that's all you got to do is drink some Pepsis. The crime will go down in your community. Everybody walk around with dogs all day. Only thing you got to worry about is picking up the doo-doo or whatever, and everybody's gonna be nice to each other. Man, that's crazy. One of it is like a secret ingredient in the Pepsi that makes everybody calm and makes everybody non-violent, and makes everybody smarter. Maybe that's how the white people got this land. They must have gave the Indians like Pepsi or something, and they became friends, and they took the land. And it was like the Indians were like, hey, take the land. You can have it now. We don't want it no more. Y'all deserve it. Y'all geniuses, man. Y'all gave us these Pepsis, man. They great, man. We'll live over here. We don't want our land no more. Y'all can have it. We won't even fight you. Yeah, we will give you Pocahontas if you want them. And then he said to the black people, they was like, hey, y'all black people in Africa, do y'all want to come over here to America? When y'all gonna get free sodas, and y'all gonna get fried chicken and watermelon, and yeah, it's gonna be great, right? We'll bring over here and you have free stuff. Y'all ain't gonna free food, man. Y'all don't have to go without a fight. Y'all ain't gotta do anything. It's gonna be great, man. We're not gonna do nothing to you. Nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna be great. But yeah, man. In the end, you know what? We got iPods now. We got the patriarchy going right now. Man, matter of fact, if it wasn't for the patriarchy, we wouldn't have internet. We couldn't argue on Warsaw Hip Hop about racism. We couldn't complain. We couldn't rob people for the Jordans. That's crazy, right? Why complain, right? When you can, you don't have to actually get a job to make money to get Jordans. You can just steal them from somebody else. You don't really have to do anything. And then, all these socialists, man, they're going to get socialism, right? It'll be cool. You can go into any hospital, and then you can have free health care. You don't have to pay for it at all. You don't have to do anything. It's not going to be crappy at all. It's going to be awesome. It's going to, every time you get in line, there won't be no lines. You won't have to wait 30 minutes to get health care. It'll be in and out real fast. Like abortions. How, right now you can go to Planned Parenthood. If you don't want a child, you can just go into Planned Parenthood and you can say, hey, I don't want this many children. I can just, and you know what? I can knock this guy off. I can knock this baby off the list. I don't have to have this baby. Hey, this baby is not mine. This baby, I think I got this baby with this boyfriend I didn't like. Okay, I'll mark him off the list. I don't have that baby no more. But I was thinking, world hunger, man, it can be solved. All we gotta do is get everybody seeds. It doesn't matter that people live in the desert and, militia keeps showing up every 5 seconds, taking away our daughters, and, killing off our men. Oh, it's okay. All we gotta do is give the 3 billion poor people in the world, all we gotta do is give them seeds, right? You just give them seeds. You don't have to teach them anything. You don't have to give them no pail of water or nothing. You just give them some seeds, and they'll plant some crops. We don't even have to give them food seeds. We're just gonna give them some random seeds. It don't even matter what seeds they are. We just give it to them. You don't have to teach them how to plant them or nothing. They're just gonna know how to do it. And guess what? We're gonna solve world hunger. For wars, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to North Korea. We're gonna say, Kim Jong-un, all you gotta do is stop doing what you're doing, and we'll give all your people free iPods. Y'all ain't gotta make no more, you know, these knockoff, cheap, Chinese rip-off iPod looking things. No, y'all ain't gotta make an iPod with the wrong label on it. No, y'all don't have to make them in the, you know, in the lab, you know, with the one arm and no legs and one eyeball. No, y'all don't have to do that more. We gonna give you all free iPods, and it's gonna be great, man. Yeah, I mean, I knew I had the answers, man. I knew that all you have to do is try a little harder, man. It's just, you know, be more peaceful, be happier, and then, you know, if you go to a country, and it's probably one of those countries where, you know, they don't treat their women that well. It doesn't matter. They beat their women. It's not really a big deal. That's just how they do things, man. You know, when you ask a guy, you know, how do you beat your wife, and he says, you know, well, I beat her normally. He's like, okay, yeah, you're right. You know, beat her normally. Hey, yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, yeah, you're right. You know, we'll ignore that. That didn't sound weird at all. You know, so, but you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, all we got to do is just give people Pepsis and stop cultural appropriating people's culture, and then we can bring this socialism, man. And then free sodas to everybody, free watermelon for black people. And then, you know, white people, y'all need to shut up, man. Y'all need to calm down. Nobody's going to take your land, you know. We know your IQ was higher than everybody's. You know, you know, I did notice that some of your countries, even though your guys have the highest IQ, I did notice that you get invaded by a lot of people. But we'll ignore that, you know. I did notice that the Muslims are kind of invading your countries, the white countries. But it's not a big deal, though, you know. You know, go along with your lives. You know, it's not a big deal. That's totally normal. You know, you don't have to do anything about it. You don't have to, you know, you'll have the government tell them, you know, get these rapists out of here. No, they're not rapists, man. They're just cultural appropriating, you know. They're just living out their, you know, the way they usually do things. It's okay, you know. You don't have to do anything about it. But anyway, so, you know, all you really have to do is give somebody a hug, and then give them a Pepsi, and then give them a slice of bread. You know, that's all you got to do is give him a bag of seeds, you know, and then he'll be okay. You don't got to worry about what happens after that. It's all good. We're all humans here. You know, we're all, it's 50 different genders. You know that, right? We got 50 million genders over here. You know, it's great in America, right? You know, we don't need no 2 genders, man. That's not enough genders. We need more races. Now, we need more genders. You know, it's not going to complicate nothing, man. It's going to be okay. You know, all we got to do is hug people, and, you know, and then, you know, it's not that hard to, you know, get to recognize their gender and their 50 different pronouns and whatnot. It's not a big deal. But anyway, you know, just, you know, if you see a guy pointing a gun at you, you know, you just give him a Pepsi and he'll leave you alone. All right. See ya.